huge disconnect between science and spirituality in today's world because our knowledge and educational systems are too specialized in an incomplete manner or too dependent on faith-based beliefs alone. In a world where scientific thinking is dominant, scientists generally focus on one area of specialization, making them incapable of seeing the big picture of life as a unity or as a whole. Science prefers to be antagonistic to anything unknown or to wait for validation by its methods of inquiry alone before acceptance. Yet, it should go beyond this fragmented approach and be open to possibilities of non-sensorial laws beyond its methods. I may also state that religion, an evolving form of spirituality, has remained purely faith-based, with its bias sometimes dismissing scientific knowledge and having no room for reconciliation of its beliefs and dogmas with scientific inquiry. Religion only accepts scientific truth when it does not interfere with religious beliefs or when it proves by means of observation or experience beyond all doubt. But religion needs to be guided by reasons and critical thoughts. Sadly, marvels that are not yet understood are referred as miracles if it is perceived as scary, or considered sometimes evil if it evokes fear, distrust, and uncertainty. Mystic wisdom, however, is based on one major fact, that everything in the universe is connected. It provides an all-embracing, unifying approach to knowledge and unites science and spirituality at a higher level, while having a profound reverence to God and the cosmic and a knowledge of the laws that guide the functioning of the universe in perfect harmony for complete view of life. Mystic wisdom harmonizes non-physical realities with higher known scientific laws and understands that unknown phenomena are simply caused by higher scientific laws that science is yet to discover. As an example, intonation of certain vowel sounds has beneficial effect to the ailing body based on the principle of vibratory harmony with the human body. Although this practice is well covered and established within the scope of mystic wisdom, it evokes feelings of suspicion, fear, and superstition in religious cycles. Yet, once science succeeds in discovering and proving the laws that guide mystical practices, like the intonation of vowels, sounds such as practices become embraced as a natural and an evil hearing practices. Everything created, every cell, as big as small, macrocosm, microcosm, is vibrating, discharging strings of music, vibration. Science and spirituality should not remain incompatible or independent of each other because they are both means to understand life and its mysteries. They should unite for a broader view to life. For example, such as science should be spiritual and spirituality should be scientific. We must observe nature and the world closely, discover the cause divine law which leads to resultant effect of scientific discoveries. Scientists must look keenly at what mystics claimed for ages and use them as hypotheses for research. In a similar way that mystics like Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton used them to evolve mathematical formulas for universal laws of creation. We must be open-minded to see the divine order of the Supreme Creator at work. We must reconcile our belief system with emerging historical facts and scientific discoveries that are our religious and no longer ignore emerging facts of truth and to release us from clutches of ignorance, superstitions, and fear. Since there is no religion higher than truth, our true and noble work is to marry science and spirituality so that our mind can truly be free and knowledge truly whole. Yes, indeed, we must be open-minded to see the divine order of the Supreme Creator at work. And finally, let me state that mysticism itself is not a religion. There are Christian mystics, Jewish mystics, Muslim mystics, Buddhist mystics, Hindu mystics, Protestant mystics, Catholic mystics, and many other mystics. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for sticking with me. Remember, it's very important to subscribe. It helps us to grow. Thank you.